Check, check. All right, that is working. All right, guys, sorry about that. We had a connectivity issue, so we do certainly apologize that. Joys of being on the road. We are on the road as we are bringing you guys this latest information. That severe thunderstorm warning or watch area goes until 11 o'clock Central Standard Time. As we are watching this line of storms, we'll zoom out here and kind of we show you this line of storms that are moving through the area there. We do see that it is basically from the North Dakota down to the Nebraska border, including some cells down in the Nebraska. That'll continue to progress its way eastward as we go into the evening here and into the overnight hours. What we are going to be watching with that, we are going to be watching, let me turn off some polygons and stuff here to kind of bring that. I'm waiting to. We'll show you guys exactly the timing of this system as it starts to move, make its way eastward, and kind of really impact the Sioux Falls area, and also basically a huge portion of South Dakota is what we are seeing with this as the system does continue to progress its way eastward. So we are going to monitor that into the overnight hours. Don't worry, folks, as things do start to get into the Sioux Falls area, we'll definitely bring you some updates with that as well. As we do put this map into motion, you can see there about that 10 o'clock time frame. It does continue to progress its way eastward. Oops, it jumped on me there. As we do put this map into motion, let's put this map into motion the right way. We do see that that does continue to progress its way eastward. There about that 1:30 time frame is when it is moving into the Sioux Falls area, is what we are seeing about that 1:30, 2 o'clock time frame moving into the Sioux Falls area. You can see on the backside of that how some of that is showing a little bit of a bow, so that is a little bit of a concern for some wind. So what we are looking at is this is going to be primarily a wind and hail event. But again, we do want to mention that there is that 2% risk of seeing an isolated tornado or two possible. Now, again, we kind of want to remind everybody, I know I did it in the previous video, but back in 2019, when we had those tornadoes move, was it 2019, Robert? Yeah. 2019.
I do believe it was, yeah.
2019, when we had those tornadoes move through the area, we were under that 2% risk. So we just kind of want to keep people reminded of that, hey, even though 2% doesn't seem like a lot to some, there is still that possibility. Now that'll continue to stick around. We'll see that rainfall and everything stick around for your morning commute, and then finally after your morning commute, that'll continue to progress its way eastward and out of the area. Now, Robert did some research and things as well, so let me show you what the Storm Prediction Center is putting out here, and he can kind of explain what's going on with the Storm Prediction Center here. Let me get a couple things cleared up. There you go.
You're gonna have to get me out. You're gonna have to get my office as the backup weather center.
Check, check, mic check.
Yep, you're showing. I showed you popping up. Yep, there we go. There's me right there.
There we go. All right, we're back live. I do certainly apologize that, again, we're on the road. We're on our way back to the Sioux Falls area, so we definitely have some technical difficulties once in a while. Hit that dead zone or something that we lose our service. Anyways, Robert was explaining. Go ahead, Robert.
Okay, so basically I'll start over again. So yes, we are still in the marginal risk for severe weather tonight. We are expecting the worst part of the weather to be in our Sioux Falls area around the 1 a.m. to 4 a.m. time frame. These cells are going to be going linear, most likely. So we're going to be basically what it means is be up forming line of storms. And with those line of storms, we're expecting possibly high winds, 50 mile per hour plus. We're expecting possible large hail, so 2-inch larger. That's always a probability, and you cannot eliminate the chance of a possible tornado or two. So, we also ask you make sure that you stay weather aware. If you have a cell phone, if your cell phone is if a warning comes out, your cell phone will notify you. And yeah, that's about it. So basically, this is gonna be an early morning severe weather event that we're expecting. And yeah, that's basically that's the risk right there. So
All right, we're right up on the screen there. You do have that green right now. That green is going to be that 2% risk. You can see it does include quite a large area there. So again, just kind of want to reiterate, coming into
your mod.
tonight, that we do have that chance of seeing some of the severe weather coming through the area. Now, as we take a look at our hail probability is still really high there. As we go, oh, I'm sorry, that was the wind. Our wind probability is still really high there. Our hail probability is not as high as what it used to be. That was the good news, is that a lot of the energy that was supposed to hit the Sioux Falls area was taken by either the cells that were way off to the west, western South Dakota area, or the cells that went through the Minneapolis area there. So we definitely are thankful for that, for the aspect of we didn't see that severe threat come through this evening that we were kind of expecting with that system. So as we can come into tonight and into the overnight hours, we'll continue to monitor things, keep things updated. Our weather team will continue to work together, and we will bring you guys the latest weather information as weather event starts to unfold and does continue to make its way across the state and bring us some severe weather. We will definitely break in and be ready to bring you guys the latest and greatest information. Thanks, guys, for joining us. Have a great night.